Your recent shooting. How many times were you shot? What happened?
Man, you know, just where I'm from, there'll be people that hate, you know, hate on your situation, and all I want to do, you know, just provide for my family, you know, get it. Like this, you know, this is what I let it do. That's what I go hard for. And there's gonna be people that try to take that away from me, you know what I mean? And I was, you know, just the wrong people, just wrong time, all of that. Like, I shouldn't have been out that night, you know what I mean? But, you know, got set up, got hit right here, bullet traveled to my heart. You know, there's 4 ventricles in your heart. It was in my right. And it was like about to go through. Doctor said, they originally woke me up after cutting my stomach open. They couldn't find a bullet. So, what's it called, bro? They put me, they're like, we're just gonna leave it. Doctor was like, nah, put him through a CAT scan. CAT scan shows up the bullets in my heart. I wake up, I remember the doctor's like, he's talking to me and I gotta sign a form. And then I tell him, like, I got a son. I was like, I got a family, like you got my back. And then he was like, I got your back. I signed the papers, woke up, bro, like tubed up, everything just, it was crazy, but they said it's a miracle that I'm still alive, so, you know, very blessed.
Now I want to break down some of these details. Now, when you originally were shot, was that something that you were conscious during it happening? Did you go out of consciousness?
Nah, it was crazy. It was like, you know, some shit you see on a movie. And then, like, right where you're at, bro, that's how close it was.
About 2-3 feet away.
Bro, it's
point blank range, they would call that.
And then I got hit, got knocked down. I see, you feel me, just, they take off. My boy, I could see him, my ears ringing, you know what I mean? And then bro's like going like this, basically saying, get up, you know what I mean? So I get up, boom, hop in the back seat. I'm in the back seat, bro, I'm looking at my shit, just blood coming out, everything. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, like my son's mom, I'm like, call her, bro. Cause like, I don't know, like, feel me? Like, it was bad, bro, like.
When you say you weren't really supposed to be out that night, was that something like in your intuition? Was it one of those moments or one of those days you're like, bro, I really shouldn't do this type of thing? Like your intuition kicking in, your conscious?
This is what it was that night. I just released the video. My bro Quincy, we had this song all hyped, everything, juiced and everything. And BET weekend was coming up. I just had got a PR too, first publicist, everything. It was just like, it's go time, summer jam shows, everything lined up. So it was like, why go out tonight, right? But I was like, nah, let's go out. It's all good. I'm about to head to LA. You know what I mean? So we'll chill. You know what I mean? Let's go vibe, turn up a little bit. And then my girl at the time, she was like, don't go. Like, I don't want you to go out. And then I was like, nah, you know, I already told my boys. I was like, it's good, we finna kick it. And then, bro, we released that video that night. And then look what happens. Next day later, not even next day, bro, hours later, go down. Summer jam shows canceled, everything canceled. I was about to release a project too. Shit, just everything, you know, it was a big setback. But, you know, like I said, I'm moving, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm moving, bro. Like, I had no feeling right here, nothing. Like, I couldn't lift no weights, nothing. Like, I'm back, like, I could do push-ups again, bro. You know what I mean? So it's blessed.
When you were initially shot, and then you said they took off, did they think you were dead type of situation they took off? Or because everything was happening so fast, that's probably what happened?
But why would you shoot? You feel me? If you shoot, you trying to
kill.
Exactly.
Now, when you're actually shot, for someone that's never been shot before, what is that feeling like? Do you actually feel it? Do you feel the bullet penetrate you? Is it a painful feeling?
Nah, it's like, but what I felt like this shit just went numb, bro.
Instantly.
Instantly, bro. Like nothing. This shit went numb. I remember I told you I fell. I'm on the ground. I look up. I see the lights, some lights just pop up over there, and my ears ringing. I didn't feel nothing, you know what I mean? I hop in the back seat of the car. That's when I don't know, a minute later, 2 minutes later, something like that, you start feeling this fucking, like, you know, those hookah coals? You smoke hookah on the, coals?
Yeah, I know what
that
you're
shit
talking
is just sinking in you, bro. You feel me? It's just burning. And then,
those hookah coals are pretty hot.
but that shit just melting in your body. And that's how I felt. And then yeah, man.
Now, you were shot once, and you said once and the bullet traveled?
Yeah, so it went through my wrist, and then it hit my stomach.
Do they know what type of bullet it was? What kind of caliber?
Shoot, man.
Big bullet?
I'm sure they know, bro. Like, I got a hole in my stomach, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But sure it was a 9, you know what I mean? Shit.
So you're shot, you're in the back of the car, on your way to the hospital, I assume?
Nah, I'm in the back seat, bro, just telling my boy to call my girl. I'm like, yo, call her.
At this time, are your buddies trying to keep you conscious? Are you feeling like you're about to slip?
Like, bro, I thought it was done. But, you know, I was praying. That's why I was like, call her. Like, I want to see my kid for the last time. You know what I mean? But I just, you know, prayed. And, you know, ambulance came. They called the ambulance. They cut open all my pants, cut open everything. And I remember they just talking and shoot.
I've heard some horror stories on ambulance responses and ambulance response times.
Yeah, it was horrible.
How long do you think it took before you actually helped by a paramedic?
Like, it felt like we was just chilling, dog. Like, we was just chilling in this fucking parking lot. They over there trying to, like, is he good? Like, trying to, like give me some help. You know what I mean? For real, I'm not trying to die right now. You know what I mean? I got a family to provide for, put on for. I got, you know what I mean? I got to get this. So, yeah.
Did you reach contact with your girl or your son at that time?
Oh, yeah.
So you were shot and you're still able to talk to them?
I didn't talk to my boy. My boy is doing all, like, he's making the calls. I'm just in the back. I'm just like, bruh, like, you need to, like, I don't have my phone on me. Like, I dropped my fucking phone, came out. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, call her. I ain't got my shit.
Ambulance comes, scoops you up. You go into surgery?
Bruh,
They do this CAT scan stuff on you.
I'm in a room, bro. I'm in a room. It's like all these nurses, doctors, right? And you know, like, I'm just like feeling like that, like they just checking me and shit. And then that's when they went through the first procedure, and then that's when they woke me up and said, oh, we couldn't get the bullet. Cause remember, bro, here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get like you know, shot in the chest.
Right.
So they're like, we can't find a bullet. Like, no, where's that? So that's when they wake me up. Okay, we got to get the bullet out your heart, and that's when I got to sign the release forms. And it's insane, bro. It's like, is this shit serious? Like, bro, still to this day, dog, it's still surreal. Like, it's like, wow. You know what I mean? But it's what makes me grind harder, push harder.
The bullet was taken out?
The bullet was taken out.
Do they give you the bullet? Do you get to keep the bullet?
I need to find out about that, bro, because I need that bullet. You know what I mean? That's almost the end of my life. So
I've had my teeth pulled out, like my wisdom teeth pulled out before, and the dentist will say, "Do you want to keep these?"
Would you keep it?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, bro, Smallz, why you keeping your wisdom teeth away?
No, but you know, if they offered you the bullet, some people might keep it as a reminder, like how close they were to death, or maybe to stay safe.
I see a scar every day I wake up. You know what I mean? So I'm already reminded.
Now, you said you were numb in your hand. Was there a situation where you could have had your hand amputated or something like that?
Oh, well,
Did it hurt a nerve?
Yeah, if I didn't go to, like, physical therapy and all that, like, my shit wouldn't have came back. I was doing stretches with it, like, bro, not just my wrist. We was doing all machines and crazy shit, because remember, I couldn't walk either. I was in a wheelchair coming out, just getting, like, all my, bro, lost 23 pounds, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I literally, bro, like, I don't know if you've seen this movie with 50 Cent, where he is sick and then he like, you know, he's in the mirror, like, you know what I mean, because he got hella skinny and shit.
I
Bro,
saw the picture of it. I didn't see the movie, but I know what you're talking about. He lost a lot of weight for that role.
That's exactly how I fucking felt. Like, just, you know, because I was all about fitness and shit, like working out, you know, getting swole for these shows and shit, bro. Like, just a positive mindset. And then that's what they said also. Like, the doctors was like, it was good that you're healthy, because if I wasn't healthy and all that, like, you know what I mean, couldn't survive that.
Now, what was the recovery process like? How long did you have to stay in the hospital for?
I was in there for a minute. And then after that, bro, they brought all the shit to the house, and I'm in the house still with a home nurse. And then, bro, it was unreal. And I was just taking it day by day, though, messing with the you know, help the breathing machines, you know, helping you just get my breath right and everything too.
So you had to go. Did you have to learn how to walk again?
Right, I started off slow, like shit, from me to the door, me to the hall, you know, me to the door where we walk in, something like, you know, that distance, and then just I'll go from the court and just keep on progressing.
You had to be in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I was in a wheelchair.
And then crutches or a walker?
I had some, but you know, just me. I just wanted to be strong, so I was like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Let's work harder. Like, this is the only way I'm gonna like progress. And, but I still, you know, I just listen to them, you know.
What were the how long do you think that recovery process was from the point where you're at today, which is walking fine, looking normal, to that point of actually being in that hospital bed? How long do you think that recovery process was for you?
Man,
if you could put it all together and summarize it. 6 months?
I say easily 6. Like, yeah. So look, by the end of the year. So this happened in June 24th. So by the end of the year, I was definitely up walking again. Oh man,
it's almost June 24th.
Exactly.
Almost a year. Now, were you making music or rapping at all while you were in the hospital bed or recovery process?
Yeah, bro, that was not stopping me, boy. I was like, yo, give me the phone. I need to. Remember, I didn't have my phone. Remember, my shit got lost when I got hit, and then I had to get another phone. So I was like, I told Shorty, I was like, yeah, I need a phone. And I started playing beats, had my boy send me beats, SM Tracks. Like, check this out, SM Tracks, send me this fucking beat, bro. And I wrote it in the hospital, got out, I have my own little setup too. So I did my little skeleton track, rap track of it. And then went to the studio and originally recorded over there, but that's a song I wrote while I was in the hospital too. And there's a video out. It's called "I'm Back," and that's what, like, you can hear it in my voice too. Out of breath, I was like, I just want this shit to be real authentic. And then but like I said, if we go back to it now, we on some other shit. I'd kill that track. You know what I mean? We got something coming, boy. That's all I gotta say, Smallz. We got something coming.
Now, somebody watching this, let's say they just have gotten shot, and everybody has a different type of place they got shot or where they got shot, and everybody's recovery and complications could be different, but generally speaking, what's some do's and don'ts or some advice you would give somebody recovering, trying to recover as quick as possible, speedy recovery? What would you tell somebody to do?
Well, if you went through...
recovering from a shooting incident.
Well, I mean, see, there's some other shootings. You can get hit and be walking, like, the next day is fine. You can get, like, hit and be smooth, right? It depends. Like, bro, like, you would never thought, like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, my wrist is shattered, you know, my stomach cut open, this whole sternum cut open, going through the open heart surgery, bro. Like, that's severe shit, you know what I mean? That's like not no regular shooting, bro. So that's what I'm saying. I can't tell them no do's or don'ts. All I know is you gotta take it easy. You gotta do what the doctor say, bro. And that's pretty much it. I mean.
Any complications or side effects from the incident?
Man, oh, bruh. Let's just say that everything is colorful to me now, bro. Like, see how right here, bright lights, we shining right now, bro. Like, it's colorful. Back then, going through that whole process, bro, ain't nothing fun. You know what I mean? Everything dark. But it's a process. You gotta be strong, you know what I mean? And just, you can't let nobody take nothing, the plan away, you know what I mean? God has a plan for us, you know what I mean?
What about when it rains or it gets cold? Do you have any certain sense? I've heard, doing
Oh, bro, I
interviews
be in
like this,
pain.
people have
My
issues with
bad.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but I know exactly, right when you said when it's cold, all that, like, bro, my back, my whole chest, everything, bro, it's not a good feeling.
Now, open heart surgery, a 6-month recovery process, all of that sounds very expensive. When it comes to medical bills, health insurance, did you have any health insurance? How does that stuff work?
So luckily, being under 25, you get to get insurance under your family and shit, under parents, right? Obviously, my mom, let's not even talk about it. That's my fault, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, my pops, man, luckily he had insurance through his job and shit, and you know, he was like, see, that's the thing, bro. This music show, everything, bro. I worked hard, all like, you know, no help from no parents, no nothing, none of that, right? Anytime I asked for pops, hey, you think I get like $25 for studio? He'd be like, no, like, my dad never did nothing for me, so you gotta go get it. So, bro, ever since I was middle school, bro, I was getting by myself, you know, earning everything I got myself. But
The medical insurance?
Bro. Excuse me?
The medical insurance?
Yeah, that's what he would say. He'll be like, oh, but I looked out for you on medical insurance. You know what I mean? That's his ultimate comeback, bro. Like, but hey, don't get me wrong. I still had to pay. I still got to pay shit. Like that, they're not gonna cover everything, bro. What happened? It's crazy, bro. But that's his big comeback. He'd be like, yeah, I support you with you alive. He said you alive. You know what I mean? If he didn't have insurance, he said you wouldn't be alive.
Do you view life differently now?
Very different.
In what ways?
Many ways. People who I hang with, people who I just the way I see things, the way I plan things, bro. I don't trust a lot of people. You know, you know what I mean? I just move entirely different. You know what I mean? For the better.